Welcome to day 25 of our January challenge 2023, and we're going to look at 2 lines today. So we are in this sort of B section of melody, and lever wise we have that D and F that we've had for most of the piece, plus the G that we were setting yesterday. That's still sharp there as well. Okay, let me play you today's section and notice how we're going into a first time bar. We've got a repeat. So it then takes us back into what we played yesterday. So I'll play all of that for you to give you the feel. So this is starting at today's bar 26. Here we go. And then we're repeating to the top of the page. Then we will go into a second time bar, which we'll learn tomorrow. Okay, right, let's look at what we're doing today then. So, firstly, left hand has got this lovely pattern again. F, C, A, C, F, C, A, C. And just before that last C, I'm going to put my 4th finger almost on the octave, but it's on a D. Thumb back on the C. Play that chord. Play the chord again at the end of that bar, so we're going into the next line. It's tied on, so we don't need to replay at the beginning of line 3. And then we have that chord a final time. And then we're going to have a high lever all the way up here, same place that we had it at the end of page 1. Okay, so we'll do that lever change as well. So nice straightforward left hand, got all this funky rhythm in the top hand. So top hand, we're going back to this a bit like we had A, C, A, D, but this time we're also adding finger 3 on that G sharp, and that's leading us in. So it goes G, A, replace your 3, replace your 2, thumb goes up 1. Okay, so we started with 3 on, G, A, C. We play the 3, we play the 2, we replace the 3, we replace the 2 and our thumb, but our thumb's 1 higher. We can go back on again now with the G, we're at the end of that bar, to the A and the C, back to the G, to the A and the D. Okay, so similar idea to the things we were doing in our first section of melody all those days ago. All right, let's try and put some rhythm to that now. So I'll count you in, but maybe just listen first of all, just to hear it. So 3 and 4 and... Okay, let's do that again. You can maybe try playing it. I'm tapping along as well, the quavers. 3 and 4 and. Okay, one last go of that. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to add the left hand. You may actually find it easier to add the left hand in. In fact, let's do 2 bars of left hand as an introduction to get into the groove. And then we will add this right hand from this bar 26, from this line 2. We'll add that over the top. So we're going to do F, C, A, really nice and steady. And then we will add this in once we've done that twice. 1, 2, left hand, 4. 1, 2, 3 and more left hand, 1 and 2, and we're going to join in with the right hand this time. That's it. Try not to overthink. Let's go again. Let your shoulders come down, give them a little shake if need be. Go again. We'll do the left hand intro again like that. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3 and left hand. Nice and steady. Going to join in with the top hand next time. Here we go. And. Okay. all of these sort of suggestions about how to pull it together, if I'm still playing it too fast for you in this video, you can take the context of it and go, okay, I'll do that myself now, but I'll do it at a slower speed. You know, so pause the video, get your head around that at the speed that's comfortable for you before we carry on. All right. Then our right hand, having just finished on this high D, is going to move up one with a thumb to the E, and we're going to space out basically every other note. So E, C, A, F sharp. Okay, and notice how I wasn't looking at it as I said that, because I know what those gaps feel like. I'm literally missing one string between every note. Okay, now this pattern here, we've got an accent on the first note here, but this pattern is da, 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 and we're going to go back. So you can either come off and then boof all those notes on again, because it's the same notes again. It happens 3 times. Or you can 1, 2, 3, add your 1 back on, and then buff the 2, 3, 4. That may give you more security. You may feel more comfortable with that. So the first 2 times it happens, it's long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long, and then it's short, 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 short the 3rd time, which brings us back into the beginning of a bar. Okay, so should we try that together? If you want to, you can add the D and the C underneath. I think you can, because it only happens on the first 2 thumbs. So we have da, da, dum, da, and then you don't have anything more to do. So should we do that together? Okay, I will count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Okay, one more time. Hands on those same notes, nice and relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. And notice the accents and really let yourself bring out those accents as well. It may be worth a little circle around or a little pair of specs to highlight it on the page for you. The accent is on the thumb note, so it's ba 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 bum, ba 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 dum, ba ba dee dum. Just allowing all that to happen. Okay, we've only got 2 bars left, and this is a bar we have done before. It's the same bar that happens towards the end of page 1, because it's E, 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 D. Beg your pardon, it's the same notes, but not quite the same rhythm, so maybe forget that. But E, 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 D, which is actually a D sharp, so our hand has gone up there. And then we're going to take it off for the beginning of the next bar. If I do the right one, bar. Okay, so should we try that together? Maybe easier if I don't sing. So we're looking at the last 2 bars for today. The high E, which is the same E we've just been doing, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're back to that. So I'd do the first one with an E with your 1. So 1, and then I'd get my 1 and 2s on and lots of repeated ones. E, 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 D, and then take the D off. And then we play the G, which I'm going to do with a finger 3. And then we're back to the top of the page. Okay. So doing that final 2 bars again, this time I'm also going to add the chord in the left hand before my hand's going to leap up to the lever. So I'm doing the first E with a thumb with this left hand chord, and then I'm going to anchor on with thumb and finger 2 to get through the rest of the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready with your lever, then take it off, and finger 3 and back. Okay, so to finish, I would like to do, well, actually, let's do those last 4 bars. So we're looking at the last bar of line 2, which is this da yam ba dum. It's where that starts. So if we can put that into the end of this line, end of this section that you've got printed, and then leaping back to the top of the page. Okay, so left hand's nice and straightforward. It's just D and C. And you've just got 3 of these chords, and it's just knowing where they land. Top hand is mostly on E, C, A, F. And even when we change from that, we're on E again, leading us to the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba, ba 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 bum, ba 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 bum, ba da dee dum. Lever and off, and G back. Okay, don't have to go any further than that. So being mindful, having done that lever and taken it off again, where are we going to? F and C. That's my front door. We'll leave it there. Join me on the play along video. Well done.